Sepang doesn't care about hype. One straight, one heavy brake zone, and every weakness shows up in the stopwatch.
Sepang is fast, wide, and brutally honest. Long straights, hard braking. Sepang is fast, wide, and brutally honest. Long straights, hard braking, and corners that punish hesitation.
Before the first lap, the difference is already visible. Mass, stance, and purpose.
Braking starts here. Heat, leverage, and how the front tire talks back.
This is track speed, not street chaos. Gear on, space controlled, focus absolute.
Even at idle, a Literbike and a 600 speak different dialects. The moment you cross pit exit, excuses end and feedback begins.
In humidity, tires don't warm politely. They demand patience and precision. On a Literbike, millimeters matter. On a 600, momentum is currency.
Sepang's turn 1 is where bravery gets measured in braking distance, not volume. The GSX-R's speed arrives fast, and it has to be erased just as cleanly. The CBR doesn't overpower the corner, it negotiates it. One asks for authority. The other invites agility. Apex discipline is where lap time stops being theory.
Torque can save a mistake. Smoothness can prevent one.
Sepang gives you seconds to breathe and then steals them back with another corner.
Stability feels like silence. No drama, just line.
A 1,000 rewards early drive. A 600 rewards commitment to revs.
At Sepang, wind is a tax you pay every lap.
In Malaysia's humidity, focus is as physical as speed.
Feel matters, but numbers keep the argument honest.
The GSX-R's advantage starts where the straight begins.
The CBR's strength is keeping the corner fast, so the straight hurts less.
The fastest riders don't guess, they repeat.
Sepang's transitions reward timing more than horsepower.
Lean angle is a tool, not a stunt.
One hits like a wave. The other builds like a rising note. When corners get long, the 600's balance feels like free speed. Fast laps are built in the release, not just the squeeze.
Sepang's heat is relentless. Tires tell the truth in patterns.
More power often means more planning. Every session has a cost.
As the track heats up, grip changes, and confidence becomes adjustable.
The best electronics don't steal the ride, they smooth the edge of it. Precision is speed that looks calm. At speed, your body is the first steering system.
Different tones, same intention. Maximum speed, minimum waste.
The middle sector is where agility can erase horsepower.
Real track wear is quiet. Color changes, smell, and measured checks.
Every improvement is small, but it changes the whole story.
Here's the pattern. Suzuki wins the straight with authority. Honda wins the corners with rhythm. Sepang forces you to choose which advantage you trust.
The best comparison isn't one perfect lap, it's 10 good ones.
The CBR feels like it weighs less than the numbers suggest. Power turns small exits into big advantages. Where you brake is important. How you release is decisive.
Some bikes ask for whispers. Others ask for clear commands. Confidence is when the front tire feels like it's glued to your intention.
Speed gets loud. The mind has to get quiet. Curbs can save time, but they can also steal grip when it matters most.
Patience is a skill you can hear in the throttle. Different engines demand different discipline.
1 psi can change the entire conversation between bike and track.
When the heat eases, the bikes reveal their best selves.
This is the classic trade. Power buys distance, agility buys it back. As laps stack up, the easier bike becomes the faster bike.
At high speed, stability is the confidence you can't fake.
The best handling feels like editing a sentence mid-speech. Clean and natural.
Repeatability is what makes speed usable.
Every engine writes its signature into your hands and feet.
Cooldown is where you decide what to change and what to trust.
The stopwatch doesn't pick favorites, it picks patterns.
Tiny adjustments create big margins when you repeat them every lap.
Late day air often brings the best laps, if the rider still has it.
The 600 rewards the rider who commits early and stays smooth. When the exit is clean, the Literbike becomes relentless.
Side by side, you can see it. One stretches, one slices.
Suspension is the invisible translator between speed and grip. The fastest lap is useless if it's not repeatable and controlled.
The line doesn't judge the method, only the time.
After speed, the brain replays everything in silence.
Rubber is a diary, written one lap at a time.
Comfort doesn't mean softness. It means you can keep performing.
Speed is built on basics that never trend on screen.
The track map becomes a fingerprint, unique to each machine's strengths.
The best bike is the one that matches your rhythm without fighting you.
A circuit holds the Dane's speed like heat in the asphalt.
After the laps, the question isn't which is faster, it's why it's faster for you.
The GSX-R1000R delivers big speed with big demands, throttle discipline, braking control, and respect for traction.
Track performance includes what happens after the session, cost, wear, and how easy it is to stay consistent.
When the noise fades, what remains is clarity, what the bike asked, and what you answered.
2 machines, 1 track, and a lesson written in corners and straights.
Peak speed is impressive. Consistency is what you can actually repeat. The day ends the same way for both. Quiet machines, loud memories.
If you want straight line authority and explosive exits, the GSX-R1000R delivers. If you want corner speed,